What's going on? What's going on? You back, good fellas, Sports TV. We in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. One time we grinding. Sorry for the miscues early on, but trying to figure out Streamlabs, but the bullshit. But we up in this thing doing what we do. You know, back with different flavors, no redundant boxing talk. You know, different subject matters. Trying to keep the wheel to keep talking boxing. But we doing it. We gonna speak it, man, and we gonna do it till the wheels fall off, man. But I don't really want to talk about the shit like that no more because shit getting redundant. But we can jump right on to it. Talking about Floyd Mayweather. He pretty much admitted today. I caught his interview admitting, and I heard the whole one. He wasn't supposed to be there for Tank today, but I caught his full interview. He said that blame him for Gervonta Tank Davis not stepping up and fighting nobody. You know, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? He the reason why Tank don't fight people. And it's pretty much we already knew that. He said don't blame Tank Davis. Every time he asked Tank Davis who Tank want to fight, Tank said anybody. And that's what any fucking protective mother gonna do to that for their youngs. You know what I'm saying? That's what any mother gonna do for his youngs. They gonna go and protect them to the fullest extent. And he's Mayweather Promotions' only real asset. But Duke Jack is over with. Ishai Smith, they act like that nigga ain't even part of the promotional stable no more. You know, I don't know how you signed to a nigga, but you talking shit to a nigga who bought you a car, watches, and got you a title when you shouldn't even deserve a title shot. But hey, these niggas ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? When Ishai Smith look at Floyd, he think that's what he supposed to be. But hey, anybody else would have dumped Ishai Smith on the fucking front lawn of Donald Trump house, all right? But at the end of the day, no one changed nothing. My whole problem with niggas like Tank and Jarrell Miller is that they talk all this shit, but they not progressive. They not proactive in boxing. They not go-getters. They act like they from the streets. They talk like they from the streets. But guess what? Like niggas from the streets, you know, that's really from the streets is go-getters. They gonna eat by any means necessary. Niggas in Africa, you know, motherfuckers in the jungle, motherfuckers in third world countries. If they don't fucking grind, they don't eat. You know what I'm saying? So let's not act like Gervonta Tank Davis. What's up, King of my hood, Texas? Let's not act like Gervonta Tank Davis. They don't have no culpability here, dude. You know, if that's a fucking word. He culpable for a lot of shit going around here, man. At the end of the day, why do he have an opinion in boxing if he ain't gonna be fighting the best and doing the best? Do so now, salute. If you ain't gonna be fighting the best, you know, shut the fuck up. You know your promoters and handlers not gonna have you fight the best. Nah, man, Floyd can't stand there and take that bullet from him. Floyd, they had this nigga on Twitter being a Twitter warrior. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Floyd didn't tell that nigga to go out there and go back and forth with Wilder, go back and talk about Terrence Crawford and what he gonna do, talking about Pacquiao. Nigga, how the fuck you gonna move up fight Pacquiao? You can't even fight nobody in your division with a post. Floyd like, blame me for this and I won't. And then he came up there with that fake ass speech talking about, I just want each one of these fighters. I want to be here to see them when these fighters surpass me. When they surpass me, you know, I want to see it, man. I want to be alive. Man, nigga, you all of a sudden, it's a new year, it's a new Floyd, huh? It's a new year, new Floyd. Not Floyd want to see niggas, not Floyd saying records are meant to be broken. Not Floyd want to see dudes do better than him. Nigga, please. You know, niggas that want people that want to see people do better than them, you know, they don't have to say it. If you got a son and you want your son to be a better man than you do it by action. You know what I'm saying? You do what's best for him financially. You do what's best for him. You save money up for him. You make sure you make a way for him to go to school. You make sure certain shit happen. What's going on with mine? You making sure certain shit happen. If Floyd Mayweather ain't making sure that shit happen, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? He not going out there looking for the best fights for Tank. He looking at Tank like an investment, like a China doll. You know what I'm saying? That's how that nigga looking at Tank. What's up, get him, Mike? You know what I'm saying? He looking at that motherfucker. He don't care about Gervonta. If Gervonta Tank Davis, you know, couldn't throw a punch tomorrow, you think Floyd Mayweather make sure that nigga all right, man? Please. That nigga be back in Baltimore driving a bus or some shit, some school kids, man. That nigga, so I just want to I want somebody to be alive when somebody passed my, man, that nigga's a cornball, man. Real talk, man. That nigga Floyd was never for the culture, dog. That nigga stole more niggas. He nigga stole more money from niggas than anybody out there. You know, this nigga, man, he got this As soon as the nigga made him mad, he did a female trait. You know what I'm saying? As soon as the nigga make him mad, he want to talk about fighting Lomachenko and shit like that. That's what bitches do, man. You know, bitches react off their first emotional instincts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Bitches do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Oh man, you know, if your girl flip out, make you mad, guess what? Your first instinct ain't to call, your nigga Bob Button like, Bob, this bitch. No, niggas don't do that shit. Niggas wait for that shit to me. Now, if the shit go a week or 2, 3 weeks or longer than whatever extension you get a bit, then at the end of the day, you gonna make moves. Bitch gotta move out, however you want to play it. But niggas just don't make, natural moves like that. Motherfuckers don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Little insecure niggas like Floyd do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. Appreciate it, Paul. Like, man, Ruiz is terrible, nigga. They can serve the nigga hot. They can serve him cold. They can serve him easy over. They can serve the nigga scramble to you niggas, man. That's why I ain't been talking about the fight. For what? He fought on a Broner Pacquiao card, man. I almost fell asleep on live. Bro. Nobody want to see that whole ass fight. L5 player. Ain't nobody want to see that whole ass Tank fight. This nigga ain't fighting nobody. Javier Fortuna came out yesterday and said, man, I wanted to fight him. They said no. So at the end of the day, man, Tank better shut the fuck up, man, because ain't nobody, like, come on, him and Big Baby Miller, the same niggas, dog. They about 3,000 pounds apart, but they the same dude, bro. I don't know, man. They ain't nigga terrible, dog. If Tank loses to that nigga, he need to hang it up. It shouldn't even go past 2 rounds. Really, it shouldn't even get out the first round. That nigga suck. That motherfucking career bantamweight. He just got the featherweight. Now he going to super featherweight. Come on, man. At the end of the day, they call Floyd there so niggas won't cop out. You know what I'm saying? Niggas probably was calling for refunds and shit. They said, man, Floyd, you going to have to show up. All of a sudden, Floyd pop up and show his face. Yeah, ticket sales and niggas was complaining. So Floyd showed up so niggas could get a glimpse of Floyd, to get an interview with Floyd. Pretty much a lot of media members probably like, man, I'm not traveling all the way to no fucking Carson, California, the Daniel Health, whatever, StubHub Center to see this trash ass fight. And then Floyd gonna show up, so he probably gonna be accessible to the media for like a minute or something or so like that, man. But at the end of the day, he can go out there and sell that shit hot, cold, scrambled, frozen, however you want to sell that shit to y'all niggas, man. That's why I ain't speaking on that shit. But we'll make it worse is Gervonta Tank Davis just run his mouth. See, Leo Santa Cruz be ducking. But guess what? He stay out the way. He ain't got no opinion on no nigga. Oh, you think who gonna win? Oh, I think he can win. He keep it moving. So that's why a lot of dudes don't get on Leo Santa Cruz, because he real quiet. He real low key. You know what I'm saying? He super low key. So it ain't really much to hang him on, because he ain't gonna hang himself. Gervonta Tank Davis, that motherfucker just giving the warden the rope to hang his dumb ass. Just giving the warden rope to hang his dumb ass. That's what he doing, man. A lot of niggas, man, and this shit, man, this going live shit for me, nigga, getting old. I'm just keep it real, man. I'm sick of just competing, I ain't gonna say competing. I'm sick of being compared to these niggas who can't fuck with me on this. It's a whole bunch of niggas who can't fuck with me. It ain't even comparably close. Bar for bar, knowledge for knowledge, dog. It's gross. And it's not even just me, it's the other good ass boxing channels who don't get a lot of play, because niggas want to hear the same shit every day. AJ, Dillian White, Eddie Hearn, all them niggas that talk about that shit every day, dog. Man, fuck them hoe ass niggas. And I'm gonna say that for all the real boxing channels out there, man. All them niggas that's kicking that real dope shit that ain't getting no traction, nigga. Man, fuck all them whack ass niggas. Fuck their whole cult fan following. Fuck all them sloppy sausage sucking ass niggas, dog. All y'all niggas keep doing y'all thing. Keep talking that real shit. If it's one nigga listen to you, if it's 3 niggas listen to you, at the end of the day, you ain't sell your soul. Nigga ain't talking about giving niggas some money to run up on AJ. Nigga, man, keep that shit 100. Keep that shit inside the square circle, bro. Because all them niggas is lame, bro. All these niggas out here is lame in the motherfucker, man. And they comparing they put your videos with these lame ass niggas. They should let you control who video your shit follow. That's why I stopped doing a lot of boxing videos. Real talk. That's why I cut the boxing videos down. For one, nigga, you get more money, you get more views from the music and entertainment video. They got more longevity. Would I love to talk boxing? Absolutely. But at the same time, you got the same troll ass niggas that keep create 1,000 accounts. They create 1,000 accounts. They keep coming back. You got the same niggas that want to record your voice, and YouTube don't want to do shit. Don't want to do shit about it. It's the same old ass, bald headed ass. You know, my wife probably cheating with another nigga while I'm live ass niggas. Man, I'm tired of these niggas on this bitch, dog. And I'm always gonna keep it 100. I'm tired of these niggas being compared to us because we black channels or we black that we gotta, oh, are you this? No, nigga, I don't fuck with them niggas. You know, for real. I fuck with the real niggas. No matter who they is, man. I don't fuck with them false ass niggas who don't know nothing, man. You know, but the real niggas that kick that real shit, man, they don't get that play, man. I don't support that sucker shit, man. A lot of these niggas kicking sucker shit. A lot of these niggas is taking y'all money and buying fucking rims and going this place and taking y'all money, and they don't even give shit back to the culture, man. They don't give shit back to the culture. They don't give a fuck about boxing. You tell these niggas, you tell these niggas who was Ernie Shavers. You know, you ask these niggas, man, you know, who was Michael Moore? They don't know. They know Errol Spence. These niggas don't even know Trinidad. You know, they don't even know what Bernard Hopkins had done. A lot of niggas don't know Bernard Hopkins started off at super middleweight. A lot of niggas didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? They don't know the difference what puncher gloves is. They ain't never had their hands wrapped, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what the pocket is on a punching bag. You know what I'm saying? They don't know about the technical shit about, you know, cutting the ring off, being stationary, the 3 ranges of boxing. They don't know nothing about that. What an up jab is. Only niggas know what a check hook is because of Emmanuel Stewart. Real talk, man. We can go back to Casitas and Weimar Marquez. Niggas don't even go that far. Don't go that back. They don't go back to that. They don't even know that Marquez went over and fought Chris John over his country. Niggas don't know that. They don't know nothing about that. You know, and I be talking about Chad, not to give niggas a history lesson. I be telling niggas how cold Chad Dawson was. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Chad Dawson, he quit versus John Pascal. But Chad Dawson, soon as Roy Jones got knocked out the division, Chad Dawson got Antonio Tarver out of there, Thomas Adamek. That nigga cleaned that whole division. Now all niggas know is the war fight. Niggas didn't even know Floyd Sr. had motherfucking trained Chad Dawson. Chad Dawson was a killer. When he had Floyd, he was a little bit of a killer. Thomas Adamek dropped him off and Floyd got in his ass. He gave Thomas Adamek the motherfucking business. He gave that nigga these niggas don't go back far. Don't even go back that far. They ain't even that far back. They talk about Al Heyman. Don't even know Al Heyman brother fought by Sugar Ray Leonard. They didn't even know he fought Sugar Ray Leonard. Bobby Heyman. And this ain't even shit that I was alive to see. This is shit that you can just go research. If you're really a student of the game. These niggas is living in present boxing, so they think building up fights like Pacquiao and Mayweather and just talking about the discussion, the argument, like this shit is crazy, bro. This shit is just like, nigga, I don't even want to do this shit like that on a regular basis, nigga. But I do it because for the real niggas that love boxing. For real. You know how long I've been watching boxing? For a minute. Nigga, I stayed up late night. I stayed up late night watching Kessler fight Kawasaki. Kawasaki beat up Jeff Left Hook Lacey. I stayed up watching Winky Wright, Bernard Hopkins. I stayed up watching Jermaine Taylor, Corey Spinks. You know, all them little small ass fights, nigga. I watched them motherfuckers, man. I stayed up and watched all that shit, man. All of that, man. It just wasn't Floyd. No way in hell Floyd was the first fighter I fell in love with. Couldn't be. You talking about the first small fighter I liked? The first small fighter I liked that was under heavyweight was B-Hop. That was under heavyweight was Bernard Hopkins. You go back in history, favorite heavyweight, Larry Holmes. By far, all the bullshit Larry Holmes had to deal with. By far. Favorite little fighter of all time? Probably Aaron Pryor, easily. He from the Midwest killer. But that's just my favorite fighter. You can't, man. Who your favorite? Errol Spence. Errol Spence. No way in hell if you seen nigga Tommy Hearns, you would say Errol Spence could beat Tommy Hearns. No way niggas could say he could beat Sugar Ray Leonard or Bud. No way that is proven at this point that these niggas can fuck with them niggas. You fought Kell Brook, and that's it. How can I say you could beat Sugar Ray Leonard? Based on that, Sugar Ray Leonard would have had a problem. Benito Lopez, yeah, that's Floyd Mayweather, one of Floyd Mayweather's favorite fighters. Salvador Sanchez was an animal. People don't know he beat up a young ass Azuma Nelson before he died. I believe it was the Madison Square Garden. These dudes don't care about that shit though, man. They care about the current shit, and that's why boxing fucked up. Because that's why niggas get mad at me, because I compare that real shit to this shit. I don't curve the scale. Ain't no curving no scale. I ain't curving the A, B fighter, nigga. These niggas ain't A fighters. And a lot of people get mad, but nigga, I'm speaking facts. For real, man. But when you talk that real shit, man, niggas don't want to hear that shit. Niggas want drama. And I refuse to, I won't talk boxing no more if that's all niggas want to hear is drama. That shit gay. Like, nigga, we men at the end of the day, bro. We ain't supposed to be arguing about who got the most money. You know, you think, real shit, let's just, and I get to the Errol Spence thing and I get back to the Tank thing, all right? You think I give a fuck how much Anthony Joshua making? Real talk. You think I give a fuck how much Anthony Joshua making? I don't give a hell. Real talk. I don't care how much Anthony Joshua making. Do you care about if the zone giving Anthony Joshua $32 million? Hey, I don't give a shit. Good for Anthony Joshua. You think it's gonna hurt me when I go to sleep? How the zone can go into the red? No. And what's so crazy about it is the zone is dropping the bag all throughout the hood. They dropping money on fighters they not even announcing. They dropping the bag. Like they changing lives. You know, real talk. They going out there building a young stable. You know, they dropping the bag. Like, dude, I got the drop. Like, the bag. And when they drop the bag in the ghetto, guess what that means? They dropped the bag on Lil Richie in Philadelphia. I'm just using the name. Guess what? All Lil Richie niggas gonna buy the zone. Peep that. They not just gonna advertise on TV. They going to the hood. Tevin Farmer got half of Philly who got the zone. Half of Philly got the zone because of Tevin Farmer. Come on. So they gonna keep going to Philly, keep going to New York, dropping bags on little fighters that everybody don't know. It's a Terrence Crawford out there. And they dropping bags in the hood. So who gonna buy the zone? The niggas in the hood. So when the niggas in the hood buy the zone, they boys fight. The whole city gonna buy it. The zone is genius, bro. It's genius. They just need more content. My whole objective wasn't to hate on the zone. I just didn't like the Pilgrim and Fishnets. That's my principles right there. But can anybody else tell niggas why they don't want to watch the zone, buy the zone? What is your principles? Because anytime Canelo was fighting, a lot of niggas didn't care what he had done. They still watched him. You know, if you hate Eddie Hearn so much, I mean, we still watching AJ. My whole objective was, and it had nothing to do with John Skipper or the zone. I'm just so stretched out for cash. Like, damn, like ESPN Plus, ESPN. That's part of the cable package. Then you got FS1. Then you had HBO. They gone. But you got Showtime now. Now you got pay-per-view. Like, damn, okay, if I'm gonna pay all that money, I better be getting some good ass crossover fights. We talking crossover fights like niggas crossing over for comics on Marvel to DC. We talking for crossover fights like Marvel vs. Capcom. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of conversations we have. Oh, that fight can't happen because he on Gilligan's Island and this nigga on the US version. Now, that's the type of conversations we having now. We ain't talking about the jab. We ain't talking about how Errol Spence can cut the ring off. Or could he cut the ring off on a fleet of foot fighter like Crawford or Keith Thurman? Nah. Oh, Errol Spence gonna win because he's from Dallas. What kind of fucking excuse is that? You know what I'm saying? What kind of excuse is that? But that's just where we at in boxing right now. And a lot of these niggas is taking advantage of y'all money, man. I'm telling y'all, man, it's like the collection plate going around in church and the pastor going to buy a PJ or going to buy the missus a new motherfucking vet because he done cheated on one of the bitches in the congregation. These niggas ain't real. And these niggas that say they trill ain't trill. Trill is between the truth and the real. That's what that word means. And these niggas is fables. I see through these niggas, man. And niggas wish they could say what I be saying, though. I'm trying to tell you. You know how many niggas come up to me every day on inboxes and we chop it up and wish they could say what I could want to say. But that's just how I am. That's just how Detroit is. Real talk. That's just the Detroit in me, dog. Like, nigga, I'm not about to ride nobody wave. I ain't never followed the nigga. Never. But it's a whole bunch of following ass niggas out here. Everybody following niggas sleeping lean. Everybody following niggas smoking weed. Everybody following niggas talking about let's go rob a bank. And then when they put 50 years in front of you, when they put 130 years in front of you, when they put life in front of you, now you don't want to be in the game. Now you made a mistake. Now you did that. No, nigga, go do what you gonna do. Everybody want to follow the gangster persona. Everybody ain't meant to be a gangster. I'll tell you that right now. And you just got to keep it real, dog. These niggas ain't real, man. All they doing is taking money from you niggas, man. That's it. They don't give back to boxing or nothing. They don't bring in more fans. They pollute more fans. They kill more fans than anything. For real. And a lot of niggas ain't gonna understand what I'm saying until it's too late. You know, but hey, that niggas gonna do, man. That let niggas do what they gonna do. But for the real niggas that's dropping that real boxing knowledge, man, out here who really know boxing from the rooter to the tutor or just to the tutor to the ooter. Salute to y'all, man. I want to say that salute to all the real boxing channels out there. Not the niggas that just know the business side. Not the niggas that just want to talk about the same shit every day in the drama. Salute to the niggas that talk about boxing. Salute to the niggas that talk about boxing. Not the business, not Al Heyman every 3 seconds, not my favorite fighter is no, salute to the boxing talking niggas, man. Salute to you niggas, man. Salute to the niggas that just talk boxing. You know what I'm saying? Not these nerdy ass niggas that hold a camera in front of a nigga face and ask a nigga for a real question. Salute to all the niggas that talk boxing. All my white boys, boxing. All my Mexicans, boxing. Salute to everybody. Salute to Beeb. He talked that real shit. Salute to everybody. Not none of these niggas that's casuals and think they know about boxing and got a racial agenda. I'm talking about Lawrence Williams. I'm talking about Kurt Sugar. I'm talking about scrapbook boxing. I'm even talking about retro boxing, nigga. Whatever the nigga call his name. Yeah, I probably got a problem, but you know what? I'm a real nigga though. I respect game. If we beefing, but you got a real good channel, real good content, I fuck with your content. I'm not gonna fake the funk. I'm gonna keep it 100. Salute to niggas like them. You know, nigga could kill me all day, but if a nigga got good content, salute to them. Salute to niggas that drop that straight drop fire. Colossal Sports TV. Salute to him. Prodigy Boxing Talk. Salute to him. You know, Truth and Facts About Boxing both. Salute to him. All them niggas know they shit, man. And they don't get a lot of publicity, but nigga, them niggas know they shit. Carl Burrell dropping fire. He might speak a minute or two, but the nigga dropping heat. Cali Enigma. Nigga know boxing. You know, salute to them niggas, man. You know, salute to all them niggas, man, that talk that real shit. Nigga, I hear you niggas. I might not always, you know, comment, but I'm listening to all the real niggas. Man, fuck Hat, man. That nigga, man. Fuck, I don't listen to that nigga. That motherfucker got an agenda. Ever since that AJ shit came up, that nigga got an agenda. I ain't listened to that nigga in about 6 months. But before that, he had a really good channel. Before that, he was a really good boxing channel. But hey, shit changed. I ain't mad at nobody. You do what you gonna do. When he talking strictly non-biased boxing, that's a great channel. But I ain't here to say who not hot. I ain't got time to be starting shit. I like Ego. We'll start boxing. That's my nigga. H Money, he my nigga. You know? Corey Lee Boxing Talk, that's my guy. Alex Santos, that's my guy. I mean, Angel Santos and Alex Santos. But back to the topic of discussion, man. I heard Tyon Booth before. I even scrolled him. Well, yeah, back to that Mayweather shit, man. It's all about that nigga for everybody that's crept in here. You know, at the end of the day, people say ego sensitive, man. Get started channel. You know, H Money dude is a verified. Yeah, we had our run in about water, but I can't get mad at the nigga because he got an opinion. You can't. Y'all, a lot of niggas get mad because niggas got an opinion, dog. That's his opinion about Wilder. We went back and forth, but that's his opinion about Wilder. I can't change it. Now, if a nigga say some shit like all black fighters, are not entertaining like Abel Sanchez, then we got an issue then. But that's his opinion. I don't get mad for niggas for their opinion. Only I can respect anybody's opinion. I never got mad for nobody having an opinion. But when your opinion got an agenda or it's just a dumbass hypothesis, they don't ride on no merit, then I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with you. Or you just riding the fighter jockstrap? Nah, bro. I can't do it, man. But hey, like I said, man, Mayweather wanna, pretty much make it about him. I didn't really look at it. It was about him, but I think it was about him being there because my throat hurting and shit. But it's about him being there because niggas weren't coming out. You know how many people probably wanted a refund going from Abner Mares to Gervonta Tank Davis on the West Coast? On the West Coast. You know how many people wanted a refund? I wouldn't be surprised if the people that asked for a refund wasn't given a special meeting or sit down like ticket season holders get for football or basketball with Floyd Mayweather. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't get a sit down with Floyd Mayweather. Real talk. I wouldn't be surprised if they told him, are we gonna make sure you see Floyd Mayweather? Or we gonna make sure you get an autograph by Floyd Mayweather. A lot of them the Mexican fans that wanted to go see Abner Mares. He a pull. So, I mean, like I said before, Floyd showed up to save the show. Okay, you got a fighter. Check this out, man. You got a black fighter who got a lot of popularity on the East Coast. You send him out west to fight for what reason? Abner Mares was moving up. Okay, Abner Mares just came off a loss. Abner Mares was the lesser fighter. Why not bring him out east? No, and that's just bad promoting. How can you establish a fighter on the West Coast and we haven't established his home coast, the East Coast? How can we establish the Charlos in Brooklyn, but we ain't even established them in Texas? Think about that. And Al Hammond a good brother, man. I ain't got nothing against him. But how we establishing Southern fighters at the Barclays Center, but Keith Thurman ain't established in Florida? Charlo's not established in Texas. Errol, he more established than them in his area, but it could be better in Texas, and they building on that. But for the niggas that's in Philly, for the motherfuckers from Detroit, from the guys from Ohio, outside of Adrian Broner, the few fighters up in Minnesota, Milwaukee, going down to who else you got down there? Down there in the DMV. Why they ain't getting established over there? Why everybody from around the United States got to go to the Barclays Center? Like, nigga, like why? Why I gotta fight the Barclays Center 3 times and niggas at my hometown never got a chance to see me fight on this level? You gotta ask yourself that. They only fight in the same areas: Texas, Vegas, California, New York, and sometime in the DMV. You know what I mean? Wouldn't some of y'all box reporters like to go down to South Beach and catch a fight? But they don't want to. They don't want to establish that, man. And they said, well, Tank might be fighting in Baltimore. You know, Tank might be fighting in Baltimore next time out. You know, that means, you know, if he fighting anywhere close to home, it's another layup. It's another layup. If the nigga fighting close to home, it's another layup. This dude ain't fighting nobody no time soon. People talking about he moving up. You know, he moving up to fight Lomachenko. Shit. Lomachenko gonna be 50 years old before that fight can even happen. Yeah, JC, the fucking Midwest is what built boxing. What you talk? I mean, the Midwest built boxing. They want to make it seem like, you know, New York and shit, but nigga, Joe Louis, Sugar Ray Leonard, Aaron Pryor, I mean, James Toney, Floyd Mayweather, and a whole bunch of other dudes, Montel Griffin, all them dudes, man, all from the Midwest. All them dudes, man. They want to act like New York is the maker of boxing. You put the New York fighters up against the motherfucking fighters in the Midwest. Come on, Gerald McClellan. He from Illinois. Come on, man. They can't fuck with us. No area in the world can fuck with the Midwest in boxing. None of them. We got a fighter for every bump on your face, B. You know? Yeah, Spence brothers, Henry Armstrong. Come on, man. It's the great. It produces the greatest fighters, but guess what? They don't want to fight no more. Vegas ain't. Hey, Ishe Smith is the only fucking Vegas fighter that won a title. Shut up. Ishe Smith is the only fighter that in Vegas that only won a title. Fuck up out of here. Now you talking about venue? We talking about two different things. You talking about venue? Yeah, Vegas pay the most money for boxing fights for sure. Get Island Star TV up out of here, man. Get that nigga the fuck up out of here. That nigga's a dick sucker. Go back on Fred page. Go back on Fred page. You no longer welcome here. You fuck up out my page. Oh yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard. You know, yeah. But they ain't fucking with us. The DMV area, you can just say the East Coast. I can have Philly and all of them. Marvin Hagler. You can have all of them. We got a fighter whoop their ass. James Toney. You know, but hey, like I said before, man. Yeah, Floyd gonna make it about him. And that's Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Prince Azim sold out in Detroit. The fuck you mean? Nobody coming here, dummy. That's just what it is, bro. Niggas just be hating, dog. Like, these boxing niggas the weirdest. These boxing niggas for real. Some of these weirdos on the internet, the weirdest niggas in life. For real. Some of these dudes, the weirdest niggas I ever seen, bro. You know, it's to the point like niggas that made niggas like niggas got pictures and posters of their favorite YouTuber, nigga. I don't never want no Colt fan following. You know, I don't ever want niggas be here and be like, oh, I got to agree with CJ. Fuck no, man. Have your own opinion. Have your own opinion. Harlem Nights salute 82. You know what I'm saying? Have your own opinion. I want this to be a good opinionated spot, bro, where everybody have their own opinion. You know? I don't fuck with neither one of them channels, bro. For real. I don't fuck with neither one of them niggas, man. I ain't listen enough to the I don't listen a lot to the IB, whatever the fuck the nigga name is. I like one video he did though, but I don't listen to him enough to say I fuck with the nigga, but I don't. I like the other little young nigga though. He might not be young, but he knows his sports. I fuck with that nigga channel. Young Dog be talking that shit. Young Dog be talking that shit. I fuck with he knows his sports. I fuck with Young Dog. He be talking that shit. Yeah. Young Dog talk that shit. I like his channel. I watch his shit. Oh yeah, for sure it's a bigger bag out west. For sure. Yeah, Vegas always the biggest bag. I mean, you go back to Axe, James Brown, Elvis Presley. It's all. I mean, from entertainment, you always gonna get the you always got, you're gonna get the entertainment value in Vegas. Vegas is always gonna have a higher bag, you know, and then you go do, if you do some controversial stuff, you got the wrong complexion for the selection, you won't be able to play in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? You know, Vegas is a sacred area to be an entertainer in. If you don't, especially back in the day, you know, excuse me, I learned that watching old documentaries and old movies and shit, man. Yeah. Yeah, I like his shit. Casual boxing talk. He funniest nigga. He funny ass nigga though, man. Man, I don't even care about Eddie like that, bro. Let Eddie get his money. I'm telling you, Eddie dropping money in the hood though. He dropping money in the hood though, for sure. I had some conversations, man. They dropping money in the hood, man. So you know, at the end of the day, man, the zone is the zone, man. If it's gonna prosper, it's gonna prosper. But it is what it is, man. But hey, man, I was listening to Homeboy. He fucking Fred. I added him. Xavier, shoot your shot, whatever his name is. I don't mean to butcher his name. I don't know, disrespect. But a lot of people is and I'm gonna share his video in the description. Y'all let me know what y'all think of his video. Okay, and if he got a valid point, and y'all go subscribe to the brother, man, because he gets some really good interviews. And like I said before, you know what I'm saying? You know, just because he make a valid point, or he sound like he's trying to make some valid points about, you know, the video he trying to make. And I don't want to hear people to listen to it. And I want to everybody, you know, opinion on it, man. And let's make this brother prosper because he out there working hard, getting interviews and shit. Let me see if I can find the video. Let me see if I can find the video, and I'm gonna share it. And everybody say the link and go check it out. Give me a minute. I'm watching so many videos today. I'll be watching shit, and then I think my history list don't be saving everything I'll be watching. I just seen that motherfucking video, and I got him subscribed. Yeah, I found it. Give me a minute. Maybe he deleted it or something. Let me see. Give me a minute. Here we go. I found it. Let me know what y'all think, man. When y'all get a chance, check Homeboy video out. But it's a narrative going around, and he ain't the only one. So I don't want to point the nigga out. This is the video right here. But he ain't the only one. But a lot of people think that Errol Spence is slow. A lot of people think Errol Spence is slow. Okay. And I had to go back and watch today, kind of double check. You know how it be when you got to go back and kind of double check your work, your memory, because you know in boxing you got to go back and see some stuff. Sometimes you might overlook some things, whatever it may be. But I went back and checked, and Errol Spence ain't slow. I don't think Errol Spence slow. Errol Spence looked pretty quick to me. You know, pretty fast with the hands, and I seen some mistakes that he making. But as far as his hand speed, and you know, maybe people say, "Oh, Errol Spence is a flat-footed fighter," but the thing he do better than the rest of everybody else is cut the ring off and close the distance on dudes. And he really got some pretty good hand speed. You know, for a power puncher, you know, he varies shots a lot too. He don't throw everything at the same speed as much as Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman load up, you know, Keith Thurman load up with a lot of hooks, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I think his speed is above average. Yeah, I thought he was beating Kell Brook to the punch at some of them punches, and people tell me that Kell Brook is a fast fighter with his hands. I didn't see that he was just getting it was a gap between Errol Spence and Amir Khan and Kell Brook. It wasn't no gap with him. It wasn't no gap with Peterson. Algieri wasn't no gap with Algieri. And these are all, some of these guys are smaller fighters coming up. So some of these dudes should at least have a speed advantage. And I ain't never seen nobody have a drastic speed advantage with Errol Spence. Now, Errol Spence got some good timing, but you know, today I went back and watched some film, and I see a lot wrong with Errol Spence, man. And some of the stuff he could have fixed by now, but it's a lot wrong with Errol Spence. And one thing I noticed, Errol Spence got some of that Adrian Broner in him. Errol Spence got some Adrian Broner in him. Or he remind me of he remind me, I can't pretty put the, if you remember Pacquiao and Cotto, he kind of remind me of Cotto a little bit, because when Pacquiao was running them combinations on Cotto, Cotto would put his guard up and just block with his forearms and with his gloves. And Errol Spence do that a lot. Once you punch with Errol Spence put them earmuffs on. And I ain't really, and look here, and I ain't really never seen nobody really look at that. And I looked at it like a couple minutes of film with Kell Brook. And when Kell Brook was throwing, he frees up. He frees up. When you throw punches, combination punches at Errol Spence would tuck his chin and put his guard up, and then he would try to grab you. He don't really transition from off defense to offense that well. And I just was watching, I was downtown watching clips, in my car while my girl was handling some business. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that. I really did realize that Errol Spence, he got a problem with transitioning from defense to offense. If you able to put some combinations on Errol Spence, and I told people, and people got mad at me because I did a video. Okay. People got mad at me because I did a video and I compared Errol Spence to Triple G. Now, people looked at it as a black-white thing. Excuse me. People looked at it as, oh, Errol Spence is way more athletic. It wasn't about the athletic part. It's pretty much about their skill sets. It's about their skill sets. And they have a lot of the similar skill sets. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Errol is a southpaw, but both have a good jab. Both are known as the power punchers. Both are pressure fighters that come forward. If need be, both can, box on the back foot. Obviously, a lot of people don't know Errol can box on the back foot, but he can. Both are two of the best counter punchers in the game. Both are, two of the best at cutting the ring off and closing distance, besides the Canelo fight for Triple G. And they got a lot of similarities. And when Kell Brook was running them combinations on Triple G, when Kell Brook was running those combinations on Triple G couldn't handle some of the punches that came his way. He was taking punches and it was hard on his offense. So he got to a point where he just said, okay, and them punches don't hurt. I'm going to just walk through Kell Brook. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to walk through him. But he had some of that as well. And Errol Spence, that's the weakness right there. I don't believe what, I'm going to say this. I don't believe what people say about not expose, but I don't care what people say about, excuse me, I'm struggling here. I thought a little bit, but I don't care what people say about the comparison that I made about Triple G and Canelo, Triple G and Errol Spence. But I'm telling you, Mikey Garcia ain't telling y'all niggas the truth. I seen what he see in Errol Spence. I seen it with my own 2 eyes. Today, I watched 2-3-minute clip of Errol Spence, and I had never sat there and Smitty Dirty South salute. I had never really sat there and watched the tape like that. I watched tape 2 weeks out at the most. Maybe I started changing that, but I seen it with my own 2 eyes that Errol Spence, he don't transition the defense to offense well. If you able to throw some combinations at Errol Spence, he will tuck his chin and put his guard up. That's what Adrian Broner do. The difference is Errol Spence throw punches. Errol Spence will take some punches on the glove, on the arm. He'll tuck his chin. I'm telling you, Mikey Garcia is going to try to run combinations on Errol Spence. And Errol Spence, he'll try to grab you too or try to punch you in between while you throwing combinations. He don't know how to slip a shot, okay? He don't really know how to slip combinations or how to deal with combinations. I seen that today. He don't know how to deal with more than 2 or 3 punches coming at him. Now if you get to the point, if you can take his jab away, if you can take Errol Spence's jab away, he's very beatable. Very beatable. You know what I'm saying? If you can take that jab away from Errol Spence, which ain't gonna be easy to do, you can beat Errol Spence. It's a good percentage chance that if Keith Thurman can take away Errol Spence's jab, it's a 75% chance. You know what I'm saying? It's a 75% chance that Keith Thurman beat Errol Spence. Okay? Yeah, he counterpunch off the earmuff, but it's way on the back end. He one of them dudes that'll put the earmuffs on hard hitting, and he catch you way on the back end. Now you look at Mayweather. Mayweather sit there in the pocket with you from the even the high guard, the shoulder roll. You will throw a punch at Mayweather, and Mayweather would slip that punch and return fire instantly. Danny Garcia, you throw a shot at Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia parried the punch. He could return fire with the same hand that he caught the punch on the glove with and counter punch. Those are two master counter punchers. Adrian Broner won't do that. Adrian Broner, you will throw some punches at Broner, and he'll try to run out the way. He don't think about making you pay for the punches that you miss. So really, when you throw combinations at Adrian Broner, you don't have to pay compensation. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to pay the tax. You don't have to pay a bill. You know, it's no toll booth when you go through Ohio. It's a toll booth. It ain't no toll booth for Adrian Broner stay at. Okay, because when you throw combinations, Broner not gonna counter back, and if he do, it's out of fear. Ronnie Boy first salute. Errol Spence, I seen the same thing on tape. Errol Spence, you run combinations on his head, and he'll put the high guard up, and he even get to the point where he'll try to reach out and grab you to stop you throwing the combination. He not really thinking about, okay, he throwing combinations. How can I break his rhythm and his combinations? He even abandoned the jab in those times of need. The only thing Kell Brook didn't do was that he didn't flash to the head and then end with a body shot to slow Errol Spence down. He didn't have the slickness to slip punches or the defense to slip punches. That's what's wrong with UK fighters. Yeah, Errol got good timing though, but that's only if you let him dictate the fight. If you let Errol Spence dictate the terms of the fight, then yeah. But if shit ain't going his way, if shit don't go Errol Spence's way, that timing goes out the window. I'm telling you. If shit don't go Errol Spence's way, I'm telling y'all, when y'all for the first time, other than that Kell Brook fight, when it don't go his way, he ain't gonna be accurate no more. Trust me, the accuracy going out the window. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be accurate no more. That jab is what is the real key of being Errol Spence. If you take that jab away and you able to slip some punches and defend a little bit, you can get him. I'm telling you, man. I sit there and watch 3 minutes of tape today on that guy. He's very beatable. He's very beatable. And that's not me hating. That's just me doing some real boxing research. I ain't even say that's real boxing research. But the problem is the opponent that's in front of Errol Spence, he don't have the defense. He don't have the defense. He don't. Oh, that Wade Bully shit garbage, man. Look how big fucking Tommy Hearns was at 147. Look how big Ray Leonard was. All them young niggas, all these old niggas wasn't calling Ray Leonard and Tito Trinidad and Bernard Hopkins Wade Bully. They wasn't calling him no Wade Bully. Bernard Hopkins started off at 68 and came down to 60. He wasn't no Wade Bully. James Toney, when he was about to go play college ball, he was 205 pounds. He squeals down to 160. Wasn't nobody calling him no Wade Bully. Evander Holyfield, he fought like one or twice at light heavyweight. One of those niggas saying, "Oh, Evander Holyfield a bully." He a light heavy. Oh man. Well, nah, man. It's going. His jab gonna work. Let me work. Let me talk. What's up, D Brown though? Let me talk. Mikey Garcia, he ain't got the defense to do that. And how do you take away a jab? Well, there's many ways to take away a jab. You can jab with a jabber, or you can try to counter the jab, which that's what Andre Ward did to Chad Dawson. Andre Ward came over the top a lot of times of Chad Dawson jab, and that's how he took Chad Dawson's most lethal weapon. And a lot of times the fighters that depend on the jab, when they don't throw that jab, the jab is the rangefinder. The jab is pretty much like, how can I kind of put it? The jab is like assurance. I'm assured that, okay, I hit him with the jab for a lot of fighters. I know his rhythm. I know his movement. I'm letting this jab. I'm in rhythm now. I can hit him at will. Where I can hit him. I know I can touch him now. I know I can touch him. That's just what it is. But if Mikey is able to go, and I said it before, see, a lot of motherfuckers just gonna tell you that Errol Spence is gonna beat Mikey. Let me get me something to drink out my refrigerator. This shit, it feel like motherfucking Thor. No, what's that motherfucker that? It feel like somebody got a sword down my throat or some shit, bro. I got one more vitamin water left. I'm about to go to Myers get 10 more of them hoes for $1. But yeah, but we talking about if Mikey can go side to side and take away that jab, Errol Spence gonna have a problem. But the thing about it is, I don't really look at the things that you need to beat Errol Spence, and I'm gonna put a list together, okay, real quick. This ain't no educated list, you know. It's educated, but it's some shit I just put together in my head, okay. This is some shit I put together in my head. To beat Errol Spence, okay, at welterweight. Now this shit changes at junior middleweight, and it changes at middleweight, okay. To beat Errol Spence, you're gonna have to take away his jab. You're gonna have to have some type of defense, okay. You know, and that's just what it's gonna be. That's the two things to beat Errol Spence: take away the jab, defend, and counter. 3 things. You know, that's what you're gonna have to do, and you're gonna have to take some punishment too. You gotta take his power, okay? But that's what you're gonna have to do, and the counter punching ability is gonna be there, because Earl go to the body. That's his head is open. But the things you need to do with is Mikey and a combination puncher. Excuse me. Is Mikey, that's not a lot. That's not a lot to beat him. Imagine Floyd Mayweather. You got to have a jab. You got to be able to hurt Floyd. You got to be good to the body. You got to probably be quicker than Floyd. You got to have a better corner than Floyd. You got to have better stamina than Floyd. I mean, think about something. That ain't a lot. Take away the jab ain't that hard for a lot of fighters that know how to do it. Defense, I mean, so every fucking fighter should have some type of defense, but I'm talking about that Crawford or that Mayweather type of defense to be able to slip and move and get out the way. Then you counterpunch him. Yeah, you can counterpunch Errol Spence. And combination punches, them 4 things you need to beat Errol Spence. You got to be able to take the power, you know, but in that body work. But if you're able to control distance and take away his jab, the power shouldn't be a problem. Real talk. Dude is very beatable. He go up and fight Canelo Alvarez, he got to get knocked out. Right now, if Errol Spence go fight Canelo Alvarez, that's a retirement fight. I'll tell you that right now. That's a retire. I still like him over Jerry Hurd until I see Jerry Hurd fight again. But that fight can go either way. Real talk. But that's just what it is. But Mikey don't do none of that shit to do that. Mikey don't throw a lot of combination punches. Mikey's favorite combinations is the 1-2. Mikey ain't throwing no combinations of punches together. Only dude really throwing some clean combination punches, you know, that can do it is probably Crawford and probably Keith Thurman. But Keith Thurman shit redundant. He's very redundant in his combination punches. I'm telling y'all, Crawford, if it's to be done to beat Errol Spence, short of Floyd Mayweather coming out of retirement, you know, if it's to be done, the only guy that's going to beat Errol Spence at 147 that I guesstimate is going to be Terrence Crawford. I'm telling y'all, that's the dude that's going to beat him, man. And I got it wrong before because I never really looked at Errol Spence tape and really looked to see what's where he really weak at, you know. But I'm telling you, if somebody gonna beat Errol Spence, it's probably gonna be Terrence Crawford. Because I would say Keith Thurman, but if Errol Spence can't cut the ring off on Keith Thurman, that's the big factor. Because if Errol hit Keith Thurman, oh, he gonna crumble. He gonna crumble. I'm telling y'all. You know, he gonna be like a nice dry piece of cake, you know, that sat outside too long. And nobody cover it up. As soon as you hit that butter knife on it, it just crumbled. No, I don't know who Showbiz is. I'm telling y'all. That's gonna be that's what it's gonna be. Errol Spence can't take he can't take he don't like combination, but he don't transition well. Especially if you're able to put him on that's gonna be a good fight, Terrence Crawford and Errol. Errol Spence Crawford can be beating him 10 rounds out of 10, and Errol might just hurt him with a body shot. But I'm telling y'all, Bud a tough motherfucker, man. Nah, man, that ain't work, man. You see how that man cut the ring off on dudes? He cut the ring off on cats. He cut the ring off on dudes, man. That ain't no issue. If he can cut the ring off on Keith Thurman, he may be able to cut the ring off on Bud, I believe. Keith Thurman uses feet way more than Bud do. People talking about Errol Spence feet flat. Man, look how he cut that ring off. Peterson couldn't go nowhere. Bundini, Bundu, Algieri couldn't go nowhere. And eventually, Kell Brook couldn't do nothing. That body work, that jab, and his ability to really step to the side and allow you to go the way you don't want to go, he catch up to you. That boy feet ain't no problem. That boy feet treacherous. That boy feet cold. They cold than a motherfucker, man. He be cutting the ring off on dudes, and people say, nah, Peterson couldn't go nowhere. How the fuck that pop back up? Shit just popping up and shit. Nah, Peterson couldn't go nowhere, bro. Everybody said, oh, Peterson didn't move. He chose. Nah, Peterson didn't have no choice. Peterson didn't have no choice to move. That jab made Peterson do what Errol Spence wanted to do. Go back and watch that fight. Peterson didn't have a bad chance in hell. And then that body work took his legs away. Peterson couldn't do nothing. It was a wrap. That jab held Peterson in place. It froze Peterson, and the body work froze him too. Yeah, he wanted to get out there and dance and move. Earl didn't allow him to do that. Peterson did not want to go toe-to-toe. I'm telling you, Peterson couldn't move. He couldn't. That jab was too straight. His jab was too straight. Peterson had to put the earmuffs on. Every time Peterson was getting hurt by that jab, Errol Spence would go to the body. He would blind him with the jab. Peterson couldn't move. He couldn't. You think the game plan was to go out there and go toe-to-toe? Hell no. Errol Spence was just too sharp that night. Everything was in uniform. Everything was on code. Everything was on code. Peterson they can fight 10 times out of 10. Peterson don't have a chance. That's just that style just got him. Peterson can box. He outboxed Danny. Y'all gotta pay attention to stuff like that. And people say, "Oh, Peterson should have boxed him more." No, it ain't that easy. When you got a dude that can close the disc, that cut the ring off, and then he can close in on you, that's a dangerous dude. That's a dangerous fighter. A fighter that can cut the ring off and then he able to close in and be able to beat you. That's dangerous. Sean Tour, what's going on? Oh, we got Cincinnati Bearcat fan in the house. Salute. Sag, the wise one. The White Williams, salute. Yeah, man, man, it's gonna take somebody like Bud to beat him, man. If Keith Thurman didn't like getting, if Keith Thurman could take a punch, then if he didn't like, Keith Thurman don't want to get hit. Let me just put it that way. Keith Thurman don't want to get hit. Real talk. That's Keith Thurman problem. Keith Thurman don't want to get touched. Keith Thurman be running around the ring because he's scared to get hit. Keith Thurman gonna get out the way. And that Boston game going down, ain't it? Everybody balling in the Boston game. Everybody balling. For real. It's a 12-point game, though. Everybody balling in the Boston game. LeBron going crazy. The motherfucker LeBron going crazy. They got 3 minutes left in the quarter, too. Ooh. Man, that shit crazy. Boston LA, when they good, always good games, though. But yeah, that's no here, no there. What's up, Samuel? I see you. Oh, well, that's it, man. I mean, y'all got any questions? I'll take some questions right now while I can. Shit. I must have took all the sword inside my throat, man. It's gonna be hell waking up in the morning. Oh yeah, I should do an NBA stream tonight, but I'm supposed to be going live on my other channel. I promised them niggas tonight or tomorrow. I'll do another stream tonight. It may be an NBA stream. I do old hip hop 101 stream. A lot been going on in hip hop, so. Dog, what's up with these chicks that got all these filters, dog? Like, damn. We already got to deal with makeup as men. Now we got to deal with chicks with filters. Like, damn. I mean, you ever seen a chick on social media in person? Man, boy. A lot of times, if you see a chick in person that look the same, oh man, or look better. That's why I like seeing women at their worst. I'd rather see you get on you at the mall while your hair nappy and shit, or you at the beauty supply, you bald headed, or however you come. And if I can fuck with you then okay then. You feel me? Oh man, dog boy ain't got a chance. That nigga from Mexico, unless that dude from Mexico went to go pour some 40s up and eat some chimichangas, man, that dog boy ain't got a chance. He better hope Narvaez was enjoying his time. Caleb Plant or Canelo? Well, if it's a fair fight, I go Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant, he won his worst matchups. I don't want to say Canelo too small for Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant really a natural middleweight. That's actually a good fight. You know, especially if Caleb Plant keep getting some motherfucking some more time to develop. 99% of the time, if you were raised up hard, raised up in a struggle, you have real hard to succeed. Yeah. You know, Canelo fought at 168. Yeah, don't make him a 68 pounder though. They should have put Charlo versus Harrison 2 in Detroit. No, they tried to. That wasn't gonna work. Harrison got to build his fan base up a little bit. We got all big venues here. Other than the Masonic Temple. I hate going to that motherfucker, but we got all big venues here. I wonder what they could do it at Cobo. Do Cobo still got an arena? I ain't been to Cobo in years, bro. But Cobo used to have a CBA team they used to hoop up in there, man. It's a nice little size arena too, but like Ford Field holds 65,000. I think Comerica Park, if they do it in the summertime, that hold a lot too. Let me see what Comerica Park capacity is. I like going to Tiger games. Take my family this year. But Comerica Park hold 41,000. I mean, then you go to Little Caesars Arena. It say for a hockey game, it hold 20. And for basketball, it hold 1,900 and 515. For a basketball game, it hold over 20,000, almost 2,500 for a basketball event. So you looking at a 20, and I mean, and kind of put this in context for you guys, bro. To put it in context is that before I answer some more questions, the Barclays Center holds 16,000. Madison Square Garden holds 21,000. So in Detroit, we're talking about a venue that holds 21,000, 65,000, 41,000. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's huge. You know, that's huge. So he got to build his star status up a little bit. But they come out and watch him, especially if Jericho or Quinn get big. Oh, that's two heavy hitters right there. Lara and Floyd beat Canelo and Trout gave him problems. When will Charlo versus Harrison 2? I heard it was gonna happen on Jared Hurd and J Rock undercard, but I ain't heard nothing about that fight since Jared Hurd was trying to get that fight moved to he's trying to get it in Baltimore. They trying to put that in Brooklyn, but no, it's gonna be in Brooklyn. I think Harrison and Charlo gonna be in Brooklyn for sure. When it comes to pure technical skills, who do you think is superior, Mikey or Spence? Technical? They both technical, but I give it to Mikey. Because Errol be getting out of position a lot, man. I noticed that just watching him now, But like I said before, I think Mikey. I said it before. I thought Mikey was probably more fundamental. But don't make him better. Who do you think will come out on top at 147? I can't say. They probably not gonna fight each other. Kind of want to favor Errol, but I think Bud the real deal, man. But if they wait Bud out another 2 or 3 years, who to say, Errol won't knock him out. I want to see Charlo bring the strap back to Texas. No offense, and he gonna get, if he stay with Derrick James, he getting his ass whooped again. I'm telling you, he don't listen to that, man. He need to go back to Ronnie Shields, apologize. He beat Harrison pretty easy if he did that, but he gonna come back and be an Errol Spence clone. I expect Tony Harrison to knock him out, to be honest, y'all. I expect Tony Harrison to knock him out. I do. Not saying that's what's gonna happen, but he gonna look at that tape. He gonna look at that tape and say, yeah, I left a lot of fucking right hands on the floor. And he was hurting Charlo too. He gonna knock out Charlo, man. I'm telling you, if he didn't want partying too hard and he really diligent and on top of his health and train like he did last time, he gotta knock that man out. I'm telling you. He gotta knock him out with that right hand. He gotta knock him out. Because Charlo just too reckless, man. Charlo too reckless. Yeah, rest in peace, Rocky Lockridge. Y'all seen that. Yeah, hopefully that brother rests in peace. Castano's a dark horse. I've been talking about Castano for a minute. I can't wait to him and Lara fight. I gotta see how Bud look against Khan. He don't smoke him. He's not a real welterweight. I'm not worried about that. He gonna beat Khan ass. Ronnie Boy Fresh, Akira Steven Diaz. How you think that's gonna play? I don't even know. I gotta see Diaz fight at 26. They said he fought at 26 his last fight. Jesse Magadone is fighting. Who the fuck they say he was fighting today? He fighting somebody. That little dude, he fighting at 26 too. He ranked higher than both of them. So I assume the winner gonna get Jesse. But Jesse Magadone, he fighting versus somebody. He he fighting versus somebody. I don't know who it is, but he fighting versus somebody. Mikey is definitely more technical. That's where he has a chance by points. K. Jamal, Ronnie Boy Fresh, Charlo via stoppage in the story. He ain't gonna stop that boy. He load up too much, man. He load up way too much. He gonna get stopped if he don't change his style or start listening to Derrick James. I'm telling y'all, man. Everybody, y'all listen to them announcers, man. But Charlo was getting hit with some clean shit, flush. And if Tony pulled that trigger on that right hand, he got to knock Charlo out. I'm telling you. Charlo got to come better this time. He got to let his shots flow. He got to be less tight and wound up. He got to get back to doing what Jamel Charlo do best, and that's box and be smooth with it. He ain't no Errol Spence clone. But if Harrison took this shit serious, man, and train like he did last time, even better, and he see the mistakes he made on film, I'm telling you, it's no way he gonna lose to that guy if that dude is still with Derrick James. Hard hitter Dave said, I flew out from BK for the Charlo fight. Nobody in my section felt Charlo won. I think he meant you can see his head, them jabs Tony was landing from the nosebleeds. Lara Castano's gonna be that's gonna be a good fight. See, it's gonna show Castano beat Errol Spence in the amateurs. He a good fighter. He beat Derevchenko ass in the World Series of Boxing. He was the only guy to beat Derevchenko in 24 fights. And that was only his third or fourth fight. But I've been hearing he had some trouble in pro so far. You know, H-Con salute. His jab is like a straight, but he didn't throw it enough. You see, Michael Swin say you see that shit that happened with Miguel Cabrera. Yeah, I spoke on my other channel. He did it to himself though. That motherfucker got the side chick pregnant with a whole family. And man, she got it on. She got on. He got to pay vacation. He got to pay for the kids to go on vacation, private school. That shit crazy, man. Side chicks be coming up, bro. Don't nobody just want to play their position no more. I mean, I don't see how dudes go out there and cheat no more. You know, I don't see how dudes go out there and cheat. Side chicks ain't playing their role. He said everybody in my section thought Charlo won. Everybody that was texting me was saying that Harrison won. I was thinking Charlo was winning, but I wasn't paying no real attention to it because I had the sound on. I wasn't paying no real attention. I was just looking at. I was like, shit, they probably gonna get this shit to Charlo. And when Tony Harrison won, I'm like, damn, I didn't see that one coming. Dwayne Jones, Tank gonna be a dog, but in my opinion, he gonna be like Mike Tyson. Every time he will fight a great fighter, I think he will lose. In my opinion, though, I mean, how many great fighters down there? All he got to do is beat Lomachenko. That's all what's going on. Jermell Charlo needs to be able to adjust his style and game plan. It ain't gonna happen. That's what Derrick James do. Derrick James train killers. Straight forward, straight back. That's what he do. If you at the Barclays Center, you know they had to rush Tony out the Barclays Center after the fight. The booing and the fans and him. I don't think I can't imagine that people was booing. Nobody liked Jermell Charlo, but I wasn't there. Don't nobody like Jermell Charlo. I ain't never came across a Jermell Charlo fan for real. It's the niggas from Texas and a few motherfuckers around, but I ain't really never seen niggas like Jermell Charlo like that. A lot of motherfuckers hate him. A lot of dudes hate the Charlo twins, because of that J-Rock shit. But it wasn't even their fault though. But hey, it is what it is. I thought it was a draw. The last round, Tony Harrison held on for dear life. Charlo almost got him out of there. Tank has to beat Machado too. He ain't gonna fight Machado. I think Machado, he beat Machado up in the gym. That's what I heard. You're right. He needs to go train with Floyd. He needs to go train with somebody. He fight like that again, he get knocked out. I'm telling y'all. If Harrison just let that right hand go this time, Jermell fought too stiff. He got to get back to, being a slick fighter. He would have easy outboxed Harrison that night, in my opinion. But if Mikey beat Spence, would it be a shock or expected? It'd be a shock. That fight's heavily financially in Spence's favor. It'd be a shock. I want to see that shit. I want to be there in person if he beat him. If he beat his ass, I want to see that shit. I highly disagree, and that's a bet I'm willing to take, fam. You ever said Charlo won? You even said Charlo run. Yeah, and I said I watched it with the sound on. I didn't score that motherfucker. I said it looked like Charlo won. That's what I said. I said, but I was listening to the sound. I was chilling. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go back and watch the fight. Harrison was pushing his head back. Charlo did not fight a good fight that night. If he continue to fight that way, everybody gonna keep beating on his ass. I'm telling you, he can't fight that way. Kurt Sugar, what's going on? He gonna get his ass whooped. You can't just be throwing punches with the same speed at the same variation, dog. If that motherfucker Tony Harrison let that right hand go, he's going to knock Charlo the fuck out. I'm telling you. That Charlo, that's not his identity. That's not his identity, is to sit there and be a power puncher. He ain't no Errol Spence. He's a boxer puncher, a mover. Go watch the Gabriel Rosado fight. That's who Jermell Charlo is. But hey, if y'all want to continue to believe that, man, he stayed with Derrick James. If he don't get beat by Tony Harrison, somebody will beat him. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Brian Carlos Castanos, if he do good versus Lara, might beat him. I never really liked Lara against Jermell Charlo. Especially in the style that he wore. Now, that style of work versus Lara, especially if he goes to the body a little bit, because Lara ain't the same fighter. After he fought Angulo and a couple of other fights, he ain't the same fighter. But Castanos, if Castanos, he fight Castanos like that, man, and Castanos is anything like I seen last time, that'll be a respectable fight. That'll be very respectable. You know? Yeah, on TV, I mean, I was texting a few people. A lot of people was telling me it was close, and I'm looking like, yeah, I'm just expecting Charlo to get the nod. If it's close, I thought Charlo was gonna get the nod. But what if Lubin get revenge on Charlo? That would be some crazy, some crazy shit in my opinion. It could be. That dude still look too small for me. Whatever happens in Spence and Garcia, the media gotta recognize that Garcia was 140-pound champ. They making it seem like Marky Garcia been at 126 his whole career. He really only moved up one weight class. Yeah, they gonna be beating that shit into the bush, man. They ain't gonna give Spence no credit. You might as well go ahead and hang that up. Kurt Sugar, the Super Chat, say CJ, I was saying that on the live stream earlier about Charlo's style, and people didn't agree with me. Yeah, people not gonna agree with you because they don't remember Jamel Charlo, bro. They don't know what man. They don't remember the Muyaki fight, Demetrius Hopkins, and the Gabriel Rosado fight. That ain't his style, man. Anybody that watched the Charlos come up, that ain't his style. I'm telling you, he bring that stiff ass shit again. He get knocked out. He was getting hurt by the jab, but Tony just didn't have the confidence to put the right hand behind it. I don't know why. All right, moving, not fighting no damn Charlo at 54. Man, that nigga might be stupid enough to fight him again, bro. He might be stupid enough to fight him again. That motherfucker put that boy on his neck. That's what I'm hearing. Could be Broner Thurman. I'm tired of Broner. I don't want to see that nigga fight again. Yeah, Mikey ain't going back down to 35. He ain't. He said it. To be honest, Jerome X wants when they say to be honest, that was a revelation to both Charlos and Derrick James. Derrick James still got room to develop as well. He needs to get more creative in his game plans. Exactly. You know, but Charlo wasn't listening to him. So, I mean, no matter, we won't never know if his game plan actually would have worked because Charlo not listening to the advice. He not digesting the advice. He hard-headed. He a pit bull. And I mean mentally, them fucking pit bulls and them huskies got a mind of their own sometimes. Tony caught once with the right. It rocked Charlo a little bit. Yeah, he didn't do it enough. The jabs were hard, but he wasn't hurting any time in this. Yeah, he was. That motherfucking Charlo was hurt. They both hurt each other a couple times on a few occasions. I seen Charlo snap his head, crack his head a couple times. And like, okay. They hurt each other multiple times. I think it was pretty even. Man, Cool Man said, man, let's see what Lubin look like. That's my favorite fight this weekend. It's the Lubin fight. Broner will keep fighting until he gets KO'd. AB got his ass beat. AB stiff ass beat. That's you haven't heard that song? Adrian Broner did song. That shit was funny. Mikey got to stay at 147 and 140 to have. Remember, he said he was talking about retiring after 3 more fights after this one. I heard Regis might be dropping out the. I told y'all Regis might be dropping out the 140-pound tournament. Ivan Barosnik and him got the same manager. Now it's only one belt in the tournament now. So Regis Progress probably gonna drop out. I heard he got a seven-figure deal on the table. I don't know from who. It's too many savages at 140 for Mike. It's too many savages at 147. What you talking about? Yeah, what you talking about? It's too many savages at 147. You know Sean Porter would do to Mikey Garcia, Keith Thurman, Terrence Crawford. The best you can hope for Mikey Garcia is Danny Garcia, bro. That's the best he can beat. For real. Shit, Boots. Hey, Boots might run his ass up out the ring. Jaron Boots Ennis might give him a ass whooping. Oh yeah, Broner and Sean Broner and Thurman do well on TV, but Broner can't fight on regular TV no more. They don't want Broner back on regular TV because of his mouth. They said that. At least CBS said it. If Broner and Pacquiao fight, that means Errol getting that. Broner and Thurman fight, that means Pacquiao and Errol gonna happen. I'm so tired of seeing Adrian Broner, bro. I mean, for real. When this new Mortal Kombat come out, that shit looking cold blooded. Anybody see the Mortal Kombat the previews? That shit looking cold blooded. When that shit come out? I thought they was gonna put Shaggy in that joint. Shaggy got some dope ass gameplay though. Shaggy from Scooby Doo. Or come out April 23rd. Oh man, I'm about to go hard in the paint on that. But they got a new Doom coming out too. We had that joint on Sega Genesis. Man, that Mortal Kombat, no, a game. The game, that bitch look cold blooded. Bitch cold blooded. Man. Porter Horn, oh, Porter beat his ass. I don't think Horn can come back and make 147 though. April 23rd. Doom don't have a date when it come out. Oh, I wish they come back out with a Perfect Dark or a GoldenEye 007. I heard they coming out with the 64 Classic this year. I got the Super Nintendo. I'm gonna go pick up the damn Sega Genesis Classic. I got a 16-bit Sega Genesis in storage. I got to find that joint. It's from Japan. One of my mom friends gave it to me for one of my birthday gifts. Most AB fans is hood niggas. He gonna always have loyal fans. Yeah, I guess so. She's GoldenEye online would be the shit. You ain't lying, bro. Horn out here wanting all the smoke. Yeah, he was just fought at 160. I don't think he can get down to 47. That Far Cry 2 down the code too, man. Yeah, man. That motherfucking Mortal Kombat made me glad I went out and copped the Xbox. Man. Oh, Jump Force 2? Oh, they just came out with Resident Evil. I'm gonna have to go cop that. I can't play that shit in the dark. That shit's scary. You know, I'm about to go cop that Resident Evil for real. Man, they got the arcade gun and everything to it. KQKC boxes salute. Y'all go subscribe to him, man. They get the arcade thing. Oh, man, I'm on it. Luba can make 47, but didn't want to fight there. Duncan would be really off the scale at 147 if he had to gone down. Yeah, he should have went down. He said, I don't know why he didn't, but what's up, Triple H, though? Man, Broner done better do exhibition. Man, I'm tired of talking about Broner, bro. That motherfucking Tom trying to get me to go to Crawford and Khan and cover it, but I don't be wanting to do no interviews, man, with these niggas, man. If somebody say the wrong thing to me, we gonna have a problem for real. A lot of these dudes, man, out here on this YouTube shit, man, they some racists, man, for real. But if I choose to do it, man, y'all know I'm gonna do it right. If I go to Crawford Khan, if I do it, I'm gonna have a dope camera, I'm gonna have a dope setup, and I'm gonna get the dope interviews. And if Fight Hype steal my interview or something like that, then that's what I'm gonna go to another fight, and I'm gonna check fucking Ben Thompson. No, Znopke, I had him in my top 5 before Charles Martin fight. He in the top 10. I ain't gonna let go of that Charles Martin fight. I don't know. I don't think he can beat nobody for real. He has to adjust to Ruiz at the last minute. I don't really give a shit about who this weekend. Only one I care about is Erickson Lubin for the most part, and Mario Barrios. I don't know who the hell Jose Ramirez fighting. That motherfucker don't never be fighting nobody. All he do is find these Mexicans I ain't never heard of with these padded records. But I heard they might be trying to do Crawford and Jose Ramirez. So I ain't mad at him. Jose Ramirez gonna get his ass whooped. He turned pro at 132. He's a 132 pounder. The amateurs moved up to 140. That's gonna be a fucking slaughter. If they put Terrence Crawford in there with Jose Ramirez, they might as well feed Jose Ramirez to Regis Prograis and feed Regis Prograis to Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford beat Jose Ramirez with one hand behind his back. You know what I'm saying? Legitimately, he will beat Terrence Crawford. I mean, Crawford beat Jose Ramirez with one arm, with one hand. You know, I would love to see Terrence Crawford beat the hell out of Jose Ramirez. Real talk. The Zone was the one that offered him that 7-figure deal. That's who it was then. Shit, that'd be that. Hey, it'd be strictly a money move. Regis Prograis would never be known as a fighter. He goes to the Zone. Regis Prograis would never be known as a fighter. Regis Prograis is gonna be a forgotten fighter for real. He goes to the Zone. He went from Showbox to a fight on ESPN to the Zone. Niggas ain't gonna know who he is. He better be taking He better be taking a nice fat money. He ain't gonna be a nobody. His career is going down the drain. He might as well, man. He better be a fat check, because there's so much more notoriety on ESPN for him. If anything, he can go to ESPN and fight Jose Ramirez. You know, Josh Taylor, he could fight Josh Taylor on ESPN, but I don't really think he want to fight Josh Taylor though. You know, but if he beat Jose Ramirez, Josh Taylor the mandatory then. So him and Josh Taylor are gonna have to fight unless one of them move up. It ain't no point for Regis to go to PBC. Ain't nobody up there, unless he want to compete at welterweight, because on ESPN he will have Ramirez. You know, then he could get Taylor. He get Taylor on PBC, and then he can get Terrence Crawford on PBC. You know, they do a purse bid for him and Ramirez, but you know, on his own they got the Hooker fight. No, well, outside the Hooker fight, that's it. So his real best options is ESPN, for real. You know, that's his best option. Yeah, I've been saying Progress and Crawford was going to be on the table. That wasn't hard to tell. A blind man seen that one coming. Nigga thick as hell, man. I'm powering through. You know, they be gassing Progress up. He like one of them IG hoes. You can't stop him. Damn. Jay Will went hard in the paint. Jay Will went hard in the paint. A lot of 140 pounders moving up though, man. I expect Taylor to move up. I expect Progress to move up. But damn, he went there on Regis, man. I told Regis basically to his face that Josh Taylor was gonna whoop his ass. He a cool ass nigga. He said, okay, come see me after the fight. He a real confident little light skinned nigga. He a real cool ass nigga. He a real good nigga, man. I fuck with Regis Progress, man. For real. Because he could have went all ballistic and crazy and all emotional like some of these niggas out here on the internet. But that nigga kept it real, man. He didn't do no crying. Like Regis Progress, if you see Progress, man, show that nigga some love. Because he ain't no bitch ass nigga like there's some of these other fighters out here, man. Regis Progress is a real nigga, man. For real. For real. I can give him a stamp of approval, bro. Because I straight told him, I said, man, Josh Taylor gonna fuck you up. Because my boy was like, you know, you gonna say it to that nigga right now. And I said, nigga, Josh Taylor gonna fuck you up. He was like, all right, let's see. He chopped it up with us for a minute. He a real nigga, man. I fuck with him. You know, I always be a Regis Progress fan, bro, because he could have handled that totally different. Now, you got some hoe ass niggas that's out here that'll try to cry and shit and all that other shit. You know how they is. I done chopped it up with Kovalev, truth be told. Okay, I wouldn't even thought Kovalev was I wouldn't have thought Kovalev was a racist back in the day. He was cool as hell too. He had that pretty good. You know, he was cool. Kovalev was a real cool dude, man. But obviously, we know what happened with that. But CJ, somebody asked me a question. He said, Bobby Smith said, "What you think about?" I don't even know who that is, bro. They say he the next Lomachenko from Russia. He pivots and creates angles as well too. Yeah, I ain't never heard of Cuz. New Orleans niggas cool. Oh yeah, my nigga Percy. My nigga Percy from New Orleans. A couple niggas I met. My nigga Dave was from New Orleans. Yeah, no, I ain't never had a problem with New Orleans niggas, man. I knew a few of them, man. All them niggas funny. I knew all them niggas is funny as hell, bro. All New Orleans niggas is funny, dog. All them niggas is funny, man. Oh no, man, baby from downtown. I was from uptown. I'm from uptown. Like, man, nigga, what you talking about, bro? For real, nigga. My nigga Dave and Percy used to have me rolling, bro. For real. Man, Lopez moved to 140 with Mikey Regis Taylor. Hooker, the hype train gonna crash fast. They said that Teofimo Lopez going after the WBC, and then he gonna unify with Lomachenko. So somebody gonna have my money. All you niggas that Andre and you other niggas that think Teofimo Lopez gonna beat Lomachenko, y'all better have my money. That hype train gonna end that day. It's gonna end that day. Inga's got a lot of fighters that can crack. Oh yeah. They should make every division one belt, one champion. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. This ain't the UFC. It's too many fighters for that. UFC got a smaller roster. Now, Pedraza said no. Pedraza said he ain't fighting no Teofimo Lopez. You heard of Ed Bad Boy Brown? He did. Yeah, from Chicago. He used to be with Josh Greer and Granados. That motherfucker got shot like 1,000 times. Still kept going back to the hood. Loma is going back down to 130. It's not happening. Loma ain't going back down to no 130, please. I don't believe that. It is happening. Bob said it. You know Bob wouldn't lie to us. Bob wouldn't lie. I know Bob ain't gonna let that shit happen. I already know he ain't. I want to see Lopez versus Teofimo Lopez. I mean Lopez versus Luke Campbell. That's a good fight. Lomachenko will not take the Easter Junior fight. I mean, Easter Junior might about to lose versus Ransom Bartholomew. That's a tough fight for him. That's if you don't get a new coach. Man, Lomachenko, man, I just want my money, bro. Granados, Triple H, I just want my money. Give me Lomachenko over Tio. Granados be giving dudes tough-ass fights. I respect dude. Yeah, he do. Lomachenko better go to 130. Shit, no, go to 140. He said he the greatest since Muhammad Ali. Shit, you could do at least what Pacquiao did. The Crunk's new gym burned down too. The one they were running out of the church base. No, I ain't heard that one. I know the other one. They was on Warren for a minute. I don't know what happened to that joint, but I ain't heard about the one in the church burning down. It's funny, Emmanuel Stewart and all them niggas had all that money, and they couldn't even watch. He was about to buy a gym before he died for them, man, but it didn't work out. It was supposed to be in the suburbs. Tio remind me of Pretty Boy Floyd. Oh, stop it. Get the fuck up out of here. Ricky Boy Floyd. They don't want the Lopez versus Loma fight. Ingas feels that Loma is too small for 35. He moving down, bro. I don't think he moving back down, bro. If he move back down, he a coward. Hooker, I like Hooker, man. He was my fighter of the year last year. I like Hooker. He a good fighter. I think he beat everybody up there, man. I ain't say he will. I think he could. Baltimore in the building, Tank, and Baltimore in the building, Tank and Truck, the future. Tank and Truck. What the fuck is that? The Bob the Builder? I know the other fighter, Truck. Floyd said something about him today. He must have signed him. Truck a long ways away from that. I ain't never seen him fight. Teofimo Lopez is closer to Hector Macho with a bit more power. At this point, I would love to see Teofimo Lopez beat Loma. Yeah, go ahead. You want to bet $100 on that? Lopez gonna get 8 up. Like a motherfucker. Lopez gonna get 8 up. They might as well put that shit on on Mortal Kombat. Damn, Boston and LA tied like a motherfucker. Crazy ass game. LeBron said, man, I ain't missing the motherfucking playoffs. LeBron said, I ain't missing the playoffs. Lomachenko wouldn't fight Regis if God gave him a free pass in heaven. For real. Let me see what other games got going on. Y'all give me a minute checking out my games. Oh, damn, FanDuel it upgraded on a nigga? Oh, it's only one game left. Oh, damn, Thunder and them niggas playing too. Damn, Russell Westbrook got 60 fucking fantasy points already. Damn near. That shit crazy. I still got motherfucking Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum to go. So Josh Taylor beats Hooker. Good. That's a good fight. That's a good fight, in my opinion. That's a real good fucking fight. Good fight. People going overboard for Teofimo Lopez. Yep. Damn. I like that motherfucker God. I'm like God to these niggas. That motherfucker not that good, bro. I mean, a lot of people ain't seen him get his ass whooped. I did, so maybe that kind of changed my mentality. That French dude was pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow. Teofimo Lopez. That motherfucker was red pepper Lopez when that fucking Frenchman got done with him. That motherfucker was cayenne pepper. That motherfucker was pow, 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 nigga. That motherfucker was kung pao chicken. That motherfucker was kung pao chicken. Man, he gonna get his ass, man. These niggas don't learn from Erickson Lubin, Lomachenko. These niggas don't learn. Why you think they move and tank the way they move and tank? You know? Crawford versus Taylor at 147. The white Crawford versus the real Crawford? Nah, I don't see that happening. Good. Y'all niggas trying to get motherfucking Lopez. I mean, they better move Lopez up and put him up against Jose Ramirez. Oh, they ain't gonna do no Postal versus Ramirez. Hell no. They'll probably do Hooker. You know, but Postal, I don't see that one. I see an OKC video and went bet a dollar on them against Houston. That's what they playing right now, Houston. OKC gonna make it. They gonna make a nice little run. If they could have got a third player, dog, it'd have been a wrap. They get another. Robertson can't shoot good enough for me, man. But he defend that bitch, man. He defend for sure. And I'm gonna come back and do another stream, man. Let me go down there and cook this asparagus, and then I'm gonna eat. Then I'm gonna come back and probably do an NBA stream or some shit like that. But all right, give my throat a rest. But you know, Triple H 1200 said, I think it's personality like Broner. It's a takeover. That shit was funny when he was going at Loma during the press conference. You know, man, that little nigga gonna get his ass whooped. OKC going after Boogie Cousins offseason. That'd be a power move. Him and Russ probably gonna fight though, for real. But let me get up out of here. I appreciate y'all for coming in, man. And blessings to all y'all, man. I'll be back a little bit later. We gone.